For today's video, I want to talk about how to apply eyeliner in the easiest way, in particular, getting that winged eyeliner just right. You've likely noticed that I don't apply winged eyeliner. Most of my looks are more rounded and tapered, and that is for two reasons. One, I don't think it suits me, and two, I'm actually not great at it. I'll admit it. I can apply it on other people, but on myself, forget about it. But my beautiful sister Trina told me I need to move away from the 2016 style, which I really struggled with, and look at the more fresher, newer styles. And I think I've cracked it, so I wanted to share it with you, and I'm really excited. So let's get started. Most people will tell me that they can always do one eye, but the other eye doesn't match. Now, what I would recommend is actually filming yourself doing your easy eye, watch it back, and watch for your head placement. Do you move forward? Do you move back? Do you tilt to the left? Tilt to the right? Depending on your dominant hand, and for those of you who wear glasses, your dominant eye, this can actually change how you are applying from eye to eye. So watch out for your hand placement and your head movement. Another thing to watch out for, which we also talked about in my previous video about tight lining, is holding your vision. Where are you looking in your mirror, and are you keeping that focus fixed? A fixed vision can actually help with your focus, and it can help with your placement. Now, those are my tips for improving your skills, but if you are like, I'm giving up, I'm not doing winged eyeliner, and you feel like it's just gonna fail you, try it my way, see how easy this is. And what I like to do is apply an eyeshadow primer all over the lid, but I will use whatever's left over on the brush and apply this on the outer edge of the eye, because this is gonna be where the eyeliner is gonna be sitting. So I still need to prep that area too. You see when my eyes are closed, see that line? That is my natural lash eyeliner line. Now, I can't really see this with my eyes are closed. I can see this on other people, but I can't really see this on myself. But if I look straight in the mirror and I hold that pencil, brush, or whatever I'm using in place, and then I close my eyes, I can pull and follow it right where the last lash stops on the upper lash line and the last lash stops on the lower lash line, and create a faint line. There was a lot of L's in that sentence, sorry. Now, I would recommend using a bent eyeliner brush, especially if you're working yourself. It just makes things so much easier. This is the Blankcanvascosmetics E44, I believe. I'll link it below. Now, there's also a technique going around where you can use your finger to smudge. Now listen, this only works if you have great control over your fingers and if you have kind of longish lashes. I actually prefer the blink method. I feel like it works better. Now, I don't usually start with eyeliner, but I would recommend it for beginners because you can create an entire look using that angle as the perfect shape. So building on this look, I'm going to apply the lightest shade from this palette, and I'm going to go from light to dark. So lightest shade on the inner corner and underneath the brows. The next shade, I'm going to blend this over the lid and then work this kind of into the crease area as well using a fluffy brush. For a deeper crease line, and this is totally optional, but I'm going to use a flat brush and I'm mixing these three shades together and I'm pushing this into that crease line, maybe on top of the crease or on top of the hood, depending on your eye shape. But don't worry about blending, just create that shape and that contour, because then we're going to take that blending brush that we already used and we're going to very lightly blend and blur over the top of this eyeshadow. Now, with that faint line that we've already created, we can almost pull this outwards on that outer edge to match with that angle. And then I'm finishing off with the darkest eyeshadow. Now, you can use whatever you prefer. I just like to use every eyeshadow in a palette whenever I show you one so you can see how all of them work. And I'm bringing this all the way along the lash line and then going back over that line. Now, of course, you can adjust this placement depending on your eye shape. So definitely let me know what your eye shape is and I'll find the right shape for you. I also tight lined, and you can check out my video on tight lining here. It has a little bit more information. Now, I don't usually use a pencil. I was kind of in a rush. My illness is flaring up and I got up at like 4:30 to film this video, so it would be up today. So I was kind of in a rush to finish this. But you can finish this however you like. I also applied some mascara and some falsies too. And of course, you can just leave it like this, but I wanted to add just a little bit of shine, so I use this beautiful Up Cosmetics shimmer on the lid. Now, this look is inspired by my girl Sandy, who is Pebbles' big sister. Last week I created a look inspired by my sunshine dog Pebbles, who passed away, but her big sister who passed away, she was my soul dog, but Pebbles is my sunshine. And when I put these looks side by side, it just made me feel so connected to my two girls. I actually didn't realize that my hair is basically a mixture of my two girls, and I just miss them so much. And I also wanted to thank you for sharing your stories about your pets. I wanted to give a special shout out to all of these beautiful babies right here. And if you want me to create a look inspired by your pet, definitely let me know. Or if you want me to help you create one, you can let me know. I have to stop crying at the end of all of my videos. Whew. As always, my friends, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, give your pets extra hugs, and I will see you on the next one. And I won't cry next time, hopefully. Okay, bye.